Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, thank you for coming back for another video. So I am bringing you guys a little bit different content today, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some brands that I want to make it a point to make a purchase from in 2019 because either I've only tried one product from the brand or I'm just really interested in experiencing, you know, what the brand has to offer. So if you're interested in seeing my 12 brands that I want to try in 2019, definitely stay tuned. Alright, so and this is not in any particular order. This is just how it came to my mind and I typed it in here. Okay, so most of these brands are a little bit more luxury. That's why I only put 12. And some of them are indie brands as well. So they tend to have, it seems like, a little bit higher of a price point. So I've just got 12 on here. So basically I did one per month. So the first one is Tom Ford. So I am interested. I hear so many great things about his eyeshadow palettes, even though they're only 4 pans and they are exorbitantly priced. I am interested. I want to see what all the fuss is about. I mean, people don't talk about him a lot on YouTube, I feel like, because the price point is so high that a lot of people aren't checking for it like that. So maybe the masses aren't really trying to look at those videos, but I still want to at least try them. I want to at least try a palette, so, and a lipstick, because I hear great things about the lipstick. So that's 2 products that I do want to try, and they're both in my Beautylish wish list. So I want to try one palette. I think the name, I want to call them flavors, but the little variation, I think it's called Cocoa Mirage, and then one of the lipsticks. So that's my first one. And then the next one is Charlotte Tilbury. So I have one product from Charlotte Tilbury, which is my Flawless face powder, like the airbrush face powder. I like to put a picture or whatever. But that's the only thing I have. And I've heard some good things about our eyeshadow palettes, particularly the Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette. And I recall someone saying that it is coming back in the spring. So I may wait for that. But then I also have a couple of them in my Beautylish wish list as well. So I am going to be getting one of those palettes next year. Not sure when, but yeah, definitely want to try her eyeshadows. So those 2. Then we have Give Me Glow Cosmetics. They have 4 pan palettes. I want to try them. They also have like larger palettes as well. I'm interested in trying them. So these pans are like this big, I think. They're like really big. So I'm thinking a 4 pan palette should be good enough for me. So I'm going to look into getting one of those in 2019 to give it a try, because the swatches look really nice. And yeah, 4 pan palettes. I did that Beauty Bar Baby 4 pan palette, you know, and that came out pretty cute. So I mean, 4 pan palettes aren't bad. So apparently that's my trend for 2019, maybe 4 pan palettes, because the first 3 brands I mentioned all do these like 4 pan palettes. Alright, anyways, Nabla Cosmetics. I just recently heard of Nabla Cosmetics. I don't think it's a US brand, because when I clicked on someone's link, Mel Thompson, when I clicked on her link to look at it, it went to like the Beauty Bay website. So I don't know if they're a US based brand, but I'm interested in trying their eyeshadows. And then they also have some really nice looking highlighters, so I'm curious to try those next year. Okay, then the next brand is La Mer. So I want to try the powder. I think the powder is like $100. But I'm interested in trying it because I've heard great things about it, so I want to try it. There's some like, I'm a makeup enthusiast, okay? Obviously, I'm not the practical everyday, like I just need something that functions. I want to try it and see the experience and see what the hype is about it. So, and why is it at that price point? Like, it has to do some amazing things if it's at that price point, right? So I want to try the powder. That's the only thing. That's the one thing that I know for sure. That's the one thing that I want to try from this brand. And so some of this stuff is going to have to wait till like that La Mer powder. Okay, Sephora, tell me when your 20% off sale is. That's when I'll probably get that. Alright, so Dose of Colors is the next brand. I've never tried anything Dose of Colors. They are in Ulta, I think, so I'll have a little bit easier time accessing them. But I've heard that they have a really, really, really good liquid lipstick formula. And I'm not a liquid lipstick person, and I don't like the feeling of dry, cakey, crusty lips. I just can't stand it. So I like lipsticks and lip glosses, but I've heard that Dose of Colors has a really nice formula and that it doesn't dry out your lips. So, and that they're very comfortable and easy to wear. So I'm curious to try that out, that brand. Okay, Smith Cosmetics. I think that's their name. Smith Brushes, whatever their official name is. I just know they're Smith. Okay, Smith. The Smith brushes, I do want to try some of those. I have a thing for makeup brushes. Okay, I think my thing is makeup brushes and eyeshadow palettes. I always want more eyeshadow brushes. I mean, makeup brushes. So, curious to try out Smith Cosmetics brushes. They have, you know, been used a lot here recently on YouTube and different makeup tutorials and stuff like that. So I want to try them out, see how they feel, and just experience what they're like. Okay, and they're always sold out like on Beautylish. So yeah. All right, so then the next product brand, or the next brand that I want to try is Linda Halberg. And she has these 4-pan like metallic palettes. I think you can use them for eyeshadow. What basically use them for whatever you want, I think. I think that's what you do with it. She has a couple different things. She has like a palette that has like six or 8 to like pans that you can use for like blush, eyeshadow, whatever you want to use them, contour, that type of thing. And then she has these 4-pan like metallic palettes. They look like big pans, but then you just use them for eyeshadow, I guess. I'm interested in trying those, okay? And I'll be putting like pictures and stuff like that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But they look really cool, like super, super cool. So yeah, I'm going to be trying that next year. Looking forward to that. She's not a US brand either. So we'll see what that conversion of price looks like. I think it might be on the higher end of prices, but the stuff looks really quality and really interesting. So, and the packaging is beautiful, okay? So I want to try that. Then I want to try Mented Cosmetics. This is the black-owned lipstick brand. They have an eyeshadow palette too, but they started with catering to women of color with their nude lipstick needs. Okay, so oftentimes you see nude lipsticks. They don't really show up on dark or black women of color. If you have any pigmentation in your skin, oftentimes you must pair it with a lip liner for it to work and for it to look good on you. So Mented came out with a whole line of lipsticks that you don't need to wear a lip liner with. So I'm interested in trying those. I've never tried them. Just basically, I've gone on the website, put stuff in my cart, and then never checked out, just because I don't like paying for shipping, and I feel like sometimes these indie brands be having them prices be a little bit higher, and I can understand that. So I'm going to get something from Mented Cosmetics in 2019 to try. They've got I think they've got matte lipsticks, they've got the creamy lipsticks, and then they have lip liners, and they actually have an everyday eyeshadow palette as well. So looking forward to trying something from that brand in 2019. And then we have Flesh Cosmetics. Okay, so Flesh Cosmetics. I know I want to try lipsticks from them. I've heard that they have really good quality, similar to Tom Ford. That's what I heard. Okay, so I want to try those. I'm not as interested in trying the little flesh sticks, whatever they're called, the foundation and stuff. Not interested in that at all, but more of the lipsticks and maybe even the blush. So I want to try those next year. All right, and then more brushes, Royal and Langnickel. So I've heard great things about their brushes, particularly their, what is that brand? They have a particular line of brushes that I'm interested in trying. They have like a gold handle. I've heard all about it on Mel Thompson's channel. If you want to hear more about these Royal Langnickel brushes, even the Smith Cosmetics brushes, Linda Halberg, Nabla Cosmetics, check out Mel Thompson's channel. That's where I've heard of a couple of these brands that I'm interested in trying. So the Royal and Langnickel brushes, I want to try those. They do have a brand of brushes that, or a line of brushes that are in the drugstore called Moda. I have tried those, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that are not, they're more of a higher quality, upper echelon type of brush. So I want to try those in 2019. And then Farsali. I'm interested in trying that Skin Tune Blur. So that's another brand that I know for sure what I'm going to try, and it's the Skin Tune Blur. I've heard that it has really, really nice blurring effects on the skin, even though it's so liquidy. So I'm interested in trying that as well. So yeah, that's 12, right? Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury, Give Me Glow, Nabla Cosmetics, La Mer, Dose of Color, Smith Cosmetics, Linda Halberg, Mented Cosmetics, Flesh Cosmetics, Royal and Langnickel, and Farsali. So those are the 12 brands that I'm interested in trying in 2019. Let me know your thoughts. Are any of these products or any of these brands on your radar? Have you tried anything from any of the brands? Let me know. Let me know your recommendations and what you think I should be giving a try in 2019, because your girl is gearing up for 2019 and, you know, making a list. And I want to be more specific in my purchases and not just grabbing whatever I see, but having a plan. Okay, if I got a plan, then I can stick to the plan. Okay, all right, you know, shoot, if I don't have a vision, then I'll just go anywhere, okay, and just buy anything. So I've got this list. I'm gonna be trying to stick to the list, maybe get a product a month from one of the brands to X off the list. All right, guys, so let me know what you guys think about this video, and once again, let me know any brands that you're interested in trying in 2019 and your recommendations below, and I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video if you enjoyed it. If you like more of a talk through type of video, chit-chatty, you know, conversing type of video, definitely let me know, and I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. See ya.